Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab where I do what I do for you. I got a nice little lesson for you. This is going to be about how I reach self-mastery. How? By living, practicing my philosophy. You know how I feel about her. Let's talk about it. Rightisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers wear life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do for you. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself and to my eye be true. Right thinkers P-Funk philosophy says how I reach self-mastery, practice and living my philosophy. Now I call it right thinking philosophy. Check this out. All right, the philosophy for self-mastery. That's what my philosophy is all about. Getting you to have mastery of yourself through ethical and moral philosophical concepts that you can practice daily and better yourself. Trust me, it works. The phrase that were left to us by our ancient ancestors, know thyself. It's a symbolic philosophical message that's been hidden for us in plain sight for all these generations. So I just had to pick up on it. But with the esoteric understanding of the meaning is what I teach in my right thinking philosophy, because I got the concept and I'm taking it and running with it. I teach to you daily what? How to master yourself with different philosophical concepts I present to you daily. All right? So they left us the original blueprint on how to master oneself. They lived in total harmony for over 3,000 years with this philosophy. When I went to Egypt, I didn't go there with no dashikis and fancy clothes and that nonsense. No. I went there to get the knowledge that they use, that they practice, that lasted 3,000 years. That's the Maya philosophy I got, and I mastered it. Now I'm teaching it to you. And from 30 years of practicing it, I know it works too. All right? And remember, the Per M. Haru, the book of coming forth by day, they call it the book of the dead because they got it from the dead people's graves. They was grave robbers, okay? But the goal was to know thyself. And it was preparing you for what they call the afterlife. The ignorant man and the knowledgeable man. They both right. One believes he's going to die, and he will. One who believes or knows that he can go to the afterlife, and he will. Simple that paradox that you got to figure out for yourself. So the symbolic meaning of know thyself is different, but the same for everybody. Like God, you're going to experience God different, but everybody should have their own experience of God. That's the philosophy of knowing thyself. You have to have it for yourself. And it's in you, not outside you. The tree of life I teach from one of my books, okay, is teaching you how to climb symbolically to have total understanding and reaching the level of what we call nihas, or spiritual enlightenment, Christ consciousness, anointed. All those words that signify the same thing, spiritual enlightenment, knowing thyself, okay? They sliced it up, diced it up, everybody took a piece and everybody got their concept. That's fine, but it all starts from here. That's the one I got, the original. If you got anything else, you got a reasonable facsimile. And if you got the Bible, don't waste your time, please. Don't waste my time. It's moving on. Yes, self-mastery is the goal for all right thinkers. Well, for all humans in general, but they ain't figured it out yet. So a few carnations there come. Maybe something to that know that's up. Yeah, you think? My man said, don't worry about it, right? In 50 years, they'll love you. The hell? I got to fly up here. I can't stand it. All right. But I may not be around in 50 years. I want my respect and understanding now. That's just me. Like my man Reverend Ike said, I don't want my pie in the sky by and by after I die. I want it now. With ice cream on top. I love that guy. But self-mastery is the goal for all of us. But it's the philosophy that you can follow, and trust me, it works. Whenever it's self, anything that starts with self, that means is what? Starting with you and ends with you. Jesus Christ, I was getting to know it. So you are the beginning and the end of your destiny in your life. You got total control over everything you got control of yourself to say and do. And you're going to be held accountable at Judgment Day. That's when they check the contents of your heart, all right? Not the numbers on your bank account. Not how many houses you own. None of that means nothing. How did you live? And I'm trying to get across to you, righteous living, virtuous living, just doing it and treat people right ain't hard to do. But some people just feel the need not to, and those who do get shunned by the ones who don't. Why? Because they ain't doing it. That makes no sense to me. But I'm starting to recognize it more and more. If you don't want no better for yourself, you don't want no, you're going to do those things. That's called ignorance. That's been around a long time too. Okay, you don't know yourself, so you don't have a clue what to do with yourself, for yourself, and you end up in the end by yourself. Okay, so whenever it's about self, it starts and ends with you. Spiritual knowledge is really, like I told you, God knowledge or self knowledge. It's all that knowledge, God knowledge, spiritual knowledge. God is spirit, knowledge is consciousness. You put them together, heart, mind, coherence, you will find God. Self-knowledge is God knowledge. Why? Because to know God is to know thyself, your higher self, supreme self, whoever you want to call it, that's God. And he's in you. You need to know that for yourself. Self-mastery is what? Can't be reached without knowledge of self. Just believing you have what? Just believing in God? No, that ain't going to get it. You have to experience God to have God knowledge and experience from what? Your own experience with God. Not what you read, not what you heard, not what the pastor said. What you experience for yourself. And if you're living right, you had that experience for yourself over and over again. Trust me. Knowing thyself is knowing God dwells within you for yourself. You have proof that God is in you. Why? He know your most inner secrets, your most inner thoughts. And how will he know that? Oh, he said something. No. He's right in here with you. Okay? He's in your heart and he's in your mind. That's heart, mind, consciousness. And God is all mental and spirit. This is the spirit. This is the mental. Okay? We have a philosophy that was handed down for generations that will give us everything and for everything else. We not one. We got every philosophy for everything else. Why not have one for yourself? And we had that. We got that. We practice that daily with my philosophy, right thinking. You can get all the degrees in different philosophies and medical fields and law, all that. And that's your choice. But my choice is the degree in what? Self-mastery. I have a master's degree in Greek mythology, history, religion. I don't give a good hoot about those things. I spent a lot of time learning and studying. So yeah, but that don't mean a thing to me. Why? Because from history to Greek mythology, oh, that's good. I even got streetology. I got master's streetology too. So, but the one that impressed me, what I'm proud of most is what? My best degree is the one I got for mastering me. They tell you self-knowledge is the best knowledge. So whatever other knowledge you acquire, that's fine, that's cool, and I respect. But without self-knowledge, it ain't gonna work at Judgment Day for you. That's all I'm trying to tell you. So my self-mastery of me knowing thyself tops everything else I've learned and everything else I'm going to know. Why? That's the top of the top. I reached the top of the pyramid. I'm there. So with righteous and virtuous living daily is the philosophy that I follow. That's behind, and that's what leads you to self-mastery. Practicing of it daily, putting it to use, reading, studying, and learning, and mastering it, you will reach that level for yourself. I personally spent over 35 years just to make me, now I teach others what? How to reach self-mastery. That's like me. Why? I'm passing it along. I got it, and I love it. So I'm trying to give somebody else an opportunity to get it. That's why I do what I do. For you. It ain't for me. It's for you. Well, some of it, I guess my man said, no, your show is psychologically working for you. Whatever works for me, yeah. I got no friends. I don't talk to many people. I'm not a sociable dude. So this is my interacting with people. All right. And I always respond to comments. All right. Good or bad. All right. Again, I have spent a lot of time just to get the mastery of me. And now, since I have that, I got the rights to what teach others. So that's why I do what I do for you. And again, right thinking philosophy is here to teach you about what you, your true higher self, God self, thyself, whoever you want to call it. My goal is to try to get you to realize that and have your own experience, and then you're good to go. Why? You know what you need to know yourself. Everything else is you can do whatever else you want with that knowledge. Find the kingdom of heaven within yourself. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I say become master self, and then you can do what I can do. All things. Do what? Enough self-knowledge that strengthens me. That's what I get my power from. Again, knowledge is power when it's used. Right thinkers, knowing thyself is you yourself knowing God. Not because you heard or somebody said or you believe. No, knowing means you know. Carl Jung, when they asked him on his deathbed, because he never confessed to the God thing, he didn't get caught up in that. He asked him, well, do you believe in God? He said, nope. They, no. He said, I know God. Messed him up. All right. See, when you ask a question that you know the answer to, do you ask it assuming the answer? That's asinine. If you don't know the answer, wait till you receive it, and then you can critique and figure it out. If it makes sense, okay. If not, you might want to question it and check it. But you can't have a predetermined answer to a question that you don't know the answer to. That's what I'm trying to tell you. A lot of people go into ask the question thinking they already know the answer. If you knew the answer, you wouldn't ask the damn question. When I ask a question, it's because I don't know the answer. If I'm asked a question, I'm only going to tell you if I know the answer to the question you're asking me. If it's about me, I got to answer. Anything other than that, suspect. Moving on. Again, that's my point. That's all. And again, where we at down here? My title, sage, evangelist, spiritual preceptor, spiritual philosopher, master teacher. Those are all things that I earned. I didn't call myself that. Somebody else said that about me. I didn't put on none of that stuff. What, like Cinderella, if the shoe fit, you got to wear it. Sage, teacher, a master who teaches others how to master. Evangelist, somebody who do their work outside the church. My pastor said I got one hand with God, the other hand with the people. Okay, I'm Legba. I'm the middleman. Okay, I'm connecting you with God, but I don't make deals. I just get you there. All right, that's my job, like Anubis. All right, and spiritual preceptor. I'm a master of spiritual knowledge, so I can help you. I can teach you. Master teacher. I've mastered myself, so I can teach you how to master yourself. These are all titles that I've earned. I don't run around. No, I just live them, be them. You can be called something because it's the name of the title of that something. But if you call a title, you give them the title by people who see what you're doing, that's what you want to pretty much gravitate to. Okay? So, like earning knowledge. When you are considered to be wise, that's what the work I put in for. I try to let you know the brother got some stuff going on up here, all right? But what I teach is only what I experience. And that's all what I learned from what my own experience, not just reading and studying, living them. I put what I learned to use. I manifest what I believe to be right, and I put it to use. And I tell you, it works. Right thing philosophy works like a charm. I use it every day. Don't leave home without it. What the hell is that? If you're in the dark, aka ignorant of yourself, come to light. If you're in the dark about yourself, I'm the man who can shine a light for you. I can cut the light on for you. I can enlighten you with what? Knowledge of yourself. I can do that for you. That I can do. All you gotta do, tune in. I got you. Pay attention and then practice what I teach. All right? I do it every day. Practice it. Yeah, not just teach. I practice it also. That's my point. All right. Last one. Appreciate you tuning in. Again, my pastor said, it don't take long to tell the truth, so this is going to be a quick one. Self-mastery. If you're a right thinker, if you follow philosophy, the goal is to reach a level where you know you. That's not easy to do. It sounds easy, but it ain't easy. So self-mastery is the goal for all right thinkers. That's the ultimate goal for us, to get knowledge of self so you can know who you are. AKA, what's that? Spiritual. Okay, we are spiritual beings having the human experience. The human experience is for us to what? Gain knowledge of self. Okay, obtain that knowledge by practicing and living righteous and virtuous. So we are, again, divine, spiritual beings. Why? Our spirit is of God. God is divine. So we have human experience to what? To find that out for ourselves, to know thyself. The spirit is on loan. God gives us as a gift. But it got a string attached to it. What you mean? He wants it back. But you have to purify it. And he gave it to you pure. You want it back pure. That's the concept, all right? So, no, he ain't going to take no message. No, ignorance, no. Divine means all good. Supreme, remember I first heard the word back in, 80-something? Sun and Bunham, that's the supreme good. That's living and being your best self, reaching the level of excellence within oneself. I got a certificate for that too. See, stuff that you achieve, people who understand, they recognize you, but other people don't give a damn. So that's what I said. Running around, I have a whole wall full of plaque, wall full of plaque. Achievement. My ego said, it's my office. Now I just got symbolic stuff. Okay, same stuff, but different mentality. It ain't all about my ego. It ain't about me. It's about trying to teach other people to learn philosophy like me. Self-mastery takes a lot of mental and spiritual discipline, aka self-discipline. You have to learn and understand and then implement what you learn to prove that is what it works, to reach the level of self-mastery. The blueprint is laid out for you. Okay, I tell you, if I say do 100 push-ups every day, and for the next 30 days, you do that. At the end of that 30 days, you did, yeah, you got some results. That's called results from what? Putting in the work. If you didn't do the 100 push-ups in the 30 days, you be like, ain't nothing different. I don't feel no different. I don't feel no different. Yeah, you didn't do what you were instructed to do. See, one way is the right way, the other way is the wrong way. The wrong way gets no result. The right way always gets results. Trust me on that one. Okay? So, if you practice what you're being taught, what I'm giving you daily, you will obtain or you will reach self-mastery in a period of time that you set forth for yourself. How fast you learn it, how much you get it, how quick you can get there is always up to you, the individual. Some people get it sooner than others. But the idea is to get it. When I got to God, my partner, my pastor, he's already there. That let me know that what he's doing got him there. So what I doing got me there. I just did something different, and we understand that. And the fact that I'm there, the fact that he's there, I got nothing but respect. Okay, but I only offer you the spiritual truths and disciplines that I practiced myself from our ancient ancestors, and I live by them for 30 some odd years now. So I'm giving you what I do. And ain't no secret. I'm just trying. No. I do this. I live this. Okay? And it's taking away nothing from my daily life and what I'm doing. I'm just being the best me I can be. Some people follow religious or philosophical content. I have a philosophy that keeps me in due bounds. Sound like Masonic order? Yeah, I use them tools too. I got those working tools. Let me wrap it up for you again. I appreciate you tuning in. When you can say in earnest. I know thyself. You made the connection to God for yourself. And not believe in God, no, that don't work. Believing in God is not the same as knowing God. Understand that. And because you go to church and you're a Christian, you claim to be a Muslim, whatever it is, that don't mean you know God. Allah or Ishkabib. Don't make a difference. How you live will show if you know him or not. Why? Because if you know him, you know how to what? Appease him and please him because you know he's always watching. That's why I say an idle mind is the devil's workshop. A conscious mind is where God dwells. That's why the devil don't have no work for me. Why? He can't get nothing. I'm staying busy. My mind on God and God on my mind all the time, like my grind. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Right thing, because I got a little rhyme going there. All right, but in closing, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I never know my right thinkers who, when they reach self-mastery, it's because they live right thinking philosophy every day. Hope you enjoyed the lesson.